This is what you might have missed on BCSN's Sports Nightly.
Central Catholic hosting St. John's Jesuit. One team trending up, the other trending down. Here's Eric Halbert with the story on this one.
All right, guys, the big question, how will Central Catholic respond after last week's big loss to St. Francis at the Pit? St. John's, one of the best teams in the area, if not the state. There are only 3 losses against 3 teams that are a combined 26-0. Irish senior point guard Keith Smith back after breaking his nose, but with that protective mask, he would finish with 15. First quarter Titans work it down low to Vincent Williams, but Williams had to 10 points below his average, finishes with 7. It was Central's big man, Jalen Dowse, wreaking havoc down low. This bucket ties the game. Then again, Dowse puts the Irish up 3 at half. Second half, Harrison rigs 4 threes tonight for the Titans, but Zach Hoover swats him. We're headed the other way, up to Jamar Parker for 2 of his 9, and the Irish are up 9. They would maintain that lead as Dow scores 13 for Central. Coach Heinzel can't believe it, but his team would chip away with defense and free throw shooting to tie it. 10 seconds left now. Gabe Kennard beat the Irish with a buzzer beater last year. Could he do it again? No, but Joey up 2 with 4.8 seconds left. Irish with 1 last shot. Looking for Smith, gonna float it out there to Parker. Parker has it, 3, 2, Parker for the win! No, he'll miss, and the St. John's Parker can't hit it. Titans win 48-46.
Yeah, we just wanted to get Gabe an open look going to the basket, see if he can make anything happen, if he had a little bit leftover magic from last year's big game, but defense collapsed, I hit the boards, and fortunately it went in.
Joined now by my broadcast partner, the coach, Red Boyd. And, Coach, very impressed with Central Catholic being methodical in this one. It just wasn't enough at the end.
Well, it's a great response for them coming off a very difficult loss, a week ago to St. Francis. For them to come back with the energy level, the intensity, and getting multiple contributions from a lot of different guys tonight, it shows what this basketball team is capable of.
And as for the Titans, it's just like anybody at any given time can hurt you. Vincent Williams, 10 points below his average, and you got guys like Kennard and Riggs, and then Freddie with the game winner stepping up.
Yeah, give St. John's a lot of credit. They were down for the majority of this basketball game, but they just hung around. And it was Riggs predominantly in the scoring column, keeping them within reach. Gabe Kennard got to the foul line in that fourth quarter. But guys like Joey Freddie coming off the bench, working hard without the basketball, getting rewarded with the putback. Coach Heinzel what he learned about his team here tonight is when they're down, they're never out. They kept their poise, they kept their composure, they found a way to win on the road.
It was a good one here at the Sullivan Center. It goes to the Titans. Now we go back to the studio.
Be sure to watch Sports Nightly weeknights at 10:30 on BCSN and follow us on Twitter at sports_nightly.